was a seriously intense battle, but ultimately Australia getting it done. And I'd now like to welcome up to the stage Pat Cummins. Peaked too soon, AB. Pat, you have a lot of trophies in your cabinet already, but how much does this one mean to you?
Unreal. Yeah, this was one that a few of us didn't have. It's been an amazing series, and it's one of those ones that's been in the calendar for a fair while. You've always got an eye on it for the last year or two, and it's really, it's lived up to all the hype.
Let's start with today, because you needed wickets quickly. You picked up 4 for 16 before the batters went back out there. What was the talk from you and the group before you headed out onto the field of play?
Yeah, just being really clear with our plans. Trying to minimise the amount of runs that scored this morning. That was kind of the first box to tick, and then we knew it was going to be a tricky wicket, so just being proactive out there. All the guys that had a bat had a really good method and tried to take the game on and kept the runs ticking over, and ultimately worked out.
And then from a series point of view, how proud are you of the group that you were able to bounce back after that blip in that first Test match?
Oh yeah, immensely proud. We spent a lot of time together, the group, over the years, so we knew we weren't at our best at Perth, but it was never as bad as it seems. So you stick tight and double down on what makes us a really good side, and we've managed to have a lot of fun along the way as well. Absolutely love playing alongside these guys, and it's some success at the end is always nice.
You hold every bilateral trophy, plus the World Cup, plus the Test Championship trophy as well. It's a pretty amazing side that you're part of.
Yeah, thanks. It's been, it's such a special group. Feel so privileged to, first of all, have this job, but what we've been able to achieve together alongside the support staff as well. It's such a group effort. Families as well, they give up so much. So really proud with what we've been able to achieve. As I said, we're also hopefully having the best time of our lives as we're doing it together as well. So pretty satisfied at the moment.
You've had a group that have really stuck together over the years, but how important was it to be able to blood some new players in, and to see the efforts that they were able to put in their first Test matches?
Yeah, it's always nice. We always talk about needing a squad, especially in these 5 Test match series. You're rarely going to play the same 11. 3 debutants this series all came in, fitted in really well, and contributed at different times. So that's always, it's always great. Bo, on his debut match this game as well, I thought it was fantastic. So, it feels like we're building something nice.
Yeah, your own contributions as well with the bat. You talked about lower order runs in the last Test match, but also in the wickets, your own performances to be able to lead from the front. Pat, a word on that?
Yeah, pretty happy with how I played throughout the series. I thought our planning and prep coming in was really good. I was lucky I had a bit of a freshen up leading to the series, and I think that really helped me and a couple of other guys. So these are the big series that you try and peak for, and happy with how I played.
And some senior players providing the runs as well, with the likes of Steve Smith, back-to-back centuries, and Travis Head, an outstanding series for him. Yeah,
some key moments. Some of our mainstays really stood up. So I think you need to do that to beat a side like India. And those key moments, we had guys who put up their hand and won the match for us.
Final word on that contest with India. I mean, it drew so many people to watch, and the crowds have just been sensational throughout this series.
Yeah, that's right. I think it'll go down as one of my favourite series to play. Thanks to Rohit and Jaspreet and Gautam for an amazing series. But I think the fans are what made this series. Every venue was incredible. MCG last week was off its head, and I think 3 sellouts in 3 days here in Sydney. It's just really special. I think it shows why Test cricket's the best format and why we love playing it so much.
And the significance of being able to lift the trophy here today on day 3, Jay McGrath Day.
Yeah, that's right. It's such a special day in the calendar. As a Sydney sider as well, it's something I grew up with. It's now I think 15 plus years, and seeing everyone turn out in pink, celebrate an amazing cause. It's just a great way to kick off the year.
Well, congratulations once again, Pat. You can now invite your team up alongside the great Alan Border and be able to lift that trophy. India have held it since 2017. Australia have just won it back. They win the Border Gavaskar Trophy 3-1.
lineup. Even the tail enders are hitting it out of the park.
Remitly Worldwide Money Transfers. You